Hi, everyone. I am Janice, the founder of Future Occasions, event consultant and manager, and I want to welcome you to Future Occasions Wisdom Wednesday, the virtual chat all about events. Today, this informal conversation is about to share knowledge of the industry while showcasing our vendors that we have for you. It is an opportunity for you to get to know our vendors and realize that they're still out there and they're still functioning during this time of the COVID pandemic. Today, as usual, I am always excited. Okay, that's done. I'm always excited just to share with people. So today I want to welcome our co-host, Latavia. She's our makeup artist, nail technician. So welcome again, Latavia.
Hello.
And our special guest today is Patrick Michel. And I want to say bonjour, mon ami.
Okay.
Oh,
Bienvenue.
you're
Did I say
French.
that right?
Yes, yes, that was good. That was good. Thank you guys for having me.
No
Oh,
problem.
it's so nice. I am excited to have you. So Patrick is a photographer, and on Instagram, he is Tricky's Lens.
Yes,
Got it.
exactly.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right. So let's get started. I want to give them the opportunity to get to know you. So we're going to start off just as usual by you just telling us a little bit about you and about your business on as a photographer under Tricky's Lens.
Okay. So as you guys already know, my name is Patrick. Um, 28 years old. I actually started this whole photography, videography about 3 years ago. And yeah, and ever since, I've been working towards my goal. So it's to be a full time, videographer, photographer, and yeah, every day is the hustle, every day,
That's
and
how it
that's
is.
exactly that. So that's pretty much it as an intro for me. Um, yeah,
All
that's
right.
pretty much
What?
it. Very straightforward.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what I love about you. What inspired you to get into photography?
Okay, photography specifically. I actually have a background of it. So basically, my dad used to take a lot of pictures, right? So he was like
Okay.
the family photographer, right?
Mhm.
Um, so that's pretty much where my inspiration started.
Mhm.
And also the thing is, I've always been the dude or the guy to take pictures with his phone, film stuff with his phone.
Yeah.
And then basically one day, one of my friends were telling me that, yo, like you should actually invest in a camera and start
Oh.
and take this thing seriously. And that's pretty much
Mhm.
what I did. Bought my first camera. I think it was back in about 4 years ago, 4 to 5 years ago, right?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember. Yeah, well, about
Oh.
4 or 5 years ago, I bought my first camera, and
Mhm.
ever since I just been taking pictures, and yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much that. That's pretty much how I started. Yeah,
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 that's really good. We all start somewhere. So you
exactly.
started about 3 years ago, because I was going to ask you when you started your business. So 3 years ago, about 2017,
17, yeah.
2016, you started your
E-
business.
exactly. So
Yeah,
so
yeah.
just to give you guys like a time frame. So basically, bought my first camera about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Either 4 years,
20.
4 years ago, I should say.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah. And then, but I've only been doing this professionally for
Hmm.
3 years.
Okay,
Okay.
awesome.
Exactly, yeah.
So
Because
you've
well,
had a bit of
first
experience
year,
in it then.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
Okay, nice, nice. So where do you do most of your work?
Well, I was born and raised in Ottawa, right? So I do most of the work in Ottawa, but I
Hmm.
have, I've had shoots in Toronto. I've had shoots in Montreal, right? So,
Yeah.
um,
And
So
I'm
so so
evident.
so exactly, yeah. So that's pretty much that's pretty much my reach so far. Yeah.
So far, yeah,
Exactly.
I'm evidence because I know you did the wedding of one of Rachel's friends, yeah,
Exactly.
Danielle,
Yes.
and
Yes.
those
Yes. Yeah.
shots were really nice. I was
Wow.
very
I
impressed
appreciate it.
with you.
That was actually my first wedding ever.
Yeah,
Nice.
My
and
very first. Yeah. Yeah.
I know you do other events as well. Is there an event that you particular event that you like um, compared to weddings, concerts?
I
What is
would
there anything
say.
that you like portraits
Hmm,
in terms of your services?
um, I would say concerts.
Concerts,
Uh,
why?
just just because
That's
that's
good.
pretty much. I mean, no. So it's just the fact that that's basically what I started doing is to
Mhm,
film concerts, right? And
mhm.
so like yeah, so pretty much every time I go to a concert, I get to enjoy the concert, and
Yeah.
second I get to capture the moments of the concert. So
Mhm.
so and also Tricky's Lens actually I basically gave birth to Tricky's Lens by attending a concert,
Okay.
Mm,
right? So I'm
Okay.
forever
history.
I'm forever grateful with concerts. Yeah, yeah. So that's my thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Mhm.
Would you say that's where you got your favorite shots?
Yeah, actually, yeah, yeah. So it
Okay.
was so it was a rap concert, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know the artist. So she goes by the name of Rap City, and then so basically, so it was a concert in Montreal, right? And then um, basically how I got the name is that she stopped the rap to me, right? So she was looking at me dead in my eyes, right? And then
Yeah.
she was rapping, and then basically an idea hit, and then so basically I was like, and while I was holding my camera because I couldn't take pictures of her, right? Because she was rapping to me, right? And then
Yeah.
so I was basically brainstorming. For some reason, she was doing something to my mind, right? And
Mhm.
then so I basically said, everything that I've done so far has been with my lens.
Yeah.
I've shot with my lens. I've filmed with my lens, right?
Mhm.
Basically, that's how I came with Tricky's lens. I'm shooting everything through Tricky's lens. So
Yeah.
that's how the name came about.
Oh,
That's
okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
interesting.
can
yeah,
see that.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's really good.
So
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
yeah, so she was speaking life to me. She was speaking life to me,
Yeah.
and then boom, I got the idea.
Yeah. So is like taking concert shots, is it because they're candid or
Might be the
do
lighting.
you stage them or
Uh,
say that again?
so
The lighting maybe. Because I know those like some concerts you can get really cool lights with the stage lights and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, they're really good
yeah.
effects.
Oh yeah.
I used to do
So
photography. I used to do
really, okay, there you go. So okay. Yeah. So I actually have some shots of the concert on my Instagram page, and I basically fell in love with those pictures. The lighting, the candid moments, and everything. Complete full package. So that's why, yeah, that's why I love shooting concerts. From the lighting to the candid moments, you actually enjoying the concert, and she actually liked the pictures that I took.
Oh, okay,
mm,
okay. Um,
So that's huge.
yeah. One of my favorite shots is candid shots because they're so natural. You're catching the
Exactly.
person
Yeah.
naturally on like the stage shot where you're trying your
Right.
best to do a
right.
thought.
Everything's posed. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
candid shots are so natural and they're so beautiful. So
Exactly.
absolutely
Yeah.
agree with you where that is concerned. You also do videography.
I sure do.
So
Yes.
Mm,
speak to us on that and how, it relates in an event. Videography, photography, is there a difference? Do they relate? Tell me about it.
Um. I would say they do have a relation, just because like photography, they're still like they're still images, they're still frames.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're doing videography, it's a moving frame, it's a moving
Mhm.
images, it's a moving image, right? Um, I actually prefer to do videos than photo shoots.
Oh, okay,
J-
okay.
Just cause with videos you have the ability to tell how would you say, like
A
you're
story.
able to tell more of a story. Exactly,
Yeah.
you're able to tell more of a story, whereas with pictures, it says like we've all heard the quote before, a picture can
Tell a thousand
speaks
words.
volume or exactly, whereas with the video you can actually see what's happening, right? So
Mhm.
yeah, like i'm I'm actually kind of shifting away from the whole photo shoot aspect. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm still doing it, right? But
Yeah.
my passion right now at this very moment is videography.
Yeah. I've seen some of
Yeah.
your shots too with Power Radio. Power, am I saying
Yes.
that right? Power Radio.
Pa-
And they're so
Powerhouse
clean.
Radio.
Powerhouse
Power-
Radio. Rachel's gonna
Gotta
kill
get the
me.
exactly.
house.
Powerhouse Radio.
Yes.
Yes.
Powerhouse
Powerhouse
Radio. Yeah.
Radio. Yeah. And they're so clean,
I
crisp.
appreciate it.
Like, it's really nice. Like I really like. I don't know what the technical term for it, but mine it's clean. It's nice.
It's
Love it.
amen. Now,
Amen.
what about the content? Do you like the content?
Of course, I like the content. So do you
Okay.
do okay? So you do the video. The video tells a story. Um, do you are you selective with your content? So say you weren't doing Powerhouse Radio, are you would you look for something specific that you want to record, or anybody can bring you on board? So if they want to record um, their wedding, their conference, concert, whatever it is,
Yeah.
or are you more geared towards something else?
The thing is, so far, I mean, okay, so far in terms of video, I've shot three music videos so far.
Hmm.
Um, I've shot, the vlog, the Powerhouse radio behind the scenes stuff,
Hmm.
and I've also done studio performances as well. But
Hmm.
what I prefer to do is I call them conceptual videos. There's actually a video. So basically they're like short stories.
Okay, okay,
Yes. So like they're short films, I should say. Short films, yeah. So
okay.
there's actually if you guys go on my Instagram, there's a video that I did. Rachel's in it where she's, braiding her hair or whatever. And I call it
Yeah,
self-made, right? And
yeah,
that's basically how I launched Trickyslens.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
I
um
got you.
so those kind of those style of videos, that's what I call them conceptual videos, right? So short films, that's what I'm into. I'll do the vlog, I'll do the music video, I'll do the studio performances, the concert highlights. But my thing is the short films.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I can see that. Okay, all
So do
right,
you
that
consider
makes sense.
yourself like a designer with doing all of that by making like those short films?
A design. You know what? I've never thought about that. I've a designer. I guess yeah.
Yeah.
I guess yeah. I could say that I'm a. I mean,
Or
I wouldn't necessarily use the word designer just because.
Or even
maybe
Uh,
director.
producer,
that
director, producer.
amen. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know what. Yeah. So director, I would definitely put that hat on. Because I've
Okay.
directed videos before.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
and basically the conceptual video that I have came from here, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I pretty much directed it, right? So
Mm-hmm.
yes, I will definitely take the role of a director. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
And
most definitely.
you know what? When we're finished, you're gonna say some of the stuff in French to speak to our French viewers. So let's
Okay.
talk about. See, no,
Just
that's
put him on
Spanish.
the
I said,
spot.
see, we.
Oh man.
So let's talk about tips.
Okay.
Into tips. Now
Um,
I know some people feel uncomfortable in front of the camera,
Oh
right?
yes. Mhm.
from
What
experience.
are you know what I'm
From
saying? Like,
experience.
Yeah,
From
oh
we've
my
had
experience.
gosh,
Yeah.
experience.
yeah. It's like I'm seeing myself. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Um, so what's a tip that you will give to someone that's very nervous about being in front of the camera?
I know for girls, I usually tell them to act like you're in the mirror, act like you're taking a selfie because I feel like that's when you're you're more calm, right? When you're taking a selfie. And I pretty and so I basically tell them, act like you're in the mirror. It's you know, breathe, and that usually works with girls. Now with guys, just because the male ego and stuff, they wouldn't necessarily tell you that they're uncomfortable in front of a camera, right? So I
Yeah,
usually tell them to breathe. It's just a camera. It's
yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
You
yeah.
and I usually tell them that they make the picture, which is true because I'm just there to capture a moment, right? And
Hmm.
so that usually motivates them. That usually motivate them to calm down, and then successful shoot.
Yeah, it's funny
Yeah,
because when I'm doing events, I always tell couples and the host that they make their event, right?
exactly.
So
There you
what they
go.
do, they need to feel comfortable, they need to enjoy it, and all their
Yeah,
guests will fall in line as well, right?
exactly. There you go.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
know.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
our even our tagline, it's your big day, sit back, relax.
Right?
and
So,
relax. There you
just
go.
sit back, relax, enjoy it and stuff. So that's really great. Practice in the mirror. That's one of the things that I've been doing is practice in the mirror because when I look at myself in the camera, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can see my
Right?
bags. I can see
Yeah.
this. Oh my gosh, are they seeing everything? All right.
Because even
So
like even
I,
in the Zoom videos, where like I'm watching you and him, I'm not looking at myself too much. I just check to make sure I'm in frame, and then I'm here. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh
we're gonna
boy.
do like Tricky. We're gonna do like you said. See, I'm calling you Tricky. So we're gonna do like you said, and we're just gonna breathe,
Breathe. Take a breather. Exactly. Exactly. Take a
I
breather.
have a
and that feels
question.
really good.
I have a
Hmm.
Yes.
question. Do you edit your like Photoshop for the photos? Do you do your own edits, or do you give them the raw image and then they have to go somewhere else to get them edited?
Ooh, good question. Hmm.
No
I do
edit?
my own editing.
Okay,
I do
nice.
my own editing.
So
Oh
like
yeah.
the
Does anybody
So
ask for
blemishes,
raw?
the redness. Yeah, so a raw image would be like without like
anything.
just the fit image, with no like light filter, no like backdrop stuff, all of that.
That's exactly it.
Oh,
That's exactly it. And
nice.
the reason why the reason why I like to edit my own stuff is because one, I mean, I took the picture. But it's also because each photographer or each videographer has a way to edit,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so basically, so let's say you're coming to me and you're asking me, I want to take pictures, right? So I'll take your pictures, but my style,
Yeah,
right? And then I'll edit, but the way I edit.
yeah.
Now, there's been a couple of shots or a couple of shoots, I should say, um, where someone would tell me, I would prefer this kind of edit, or I would prefer that kind of lighting.
Mm-hmm.
And then, obviously, you're coming to me for a service, I'll do it. But initially, I'll edit the way I see fit, right?
Okay.
And so that's why, yeah, when it comes to editing, it's actually it can be very personal,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
As to offering a service and stuff. Yeah,
That's right.
So
yeah,
You're the
that's what
expert.
right. Okay.
exactly.
Now add on to that. When you're editing,
Yes.
do you charge them for editing, or is it just the whole package? Because for me, when I did my grad photos, I had to pay $20 per picture just to edit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh
So
man.
there was an extra, like, I'm paying about 100 for my photos, and then
Yeah.
every picture after that, if I wanted edited, if I wanted them to edit,
Wow.
I had to pay $20. Luckily, I know how to edit my own stuff, so I didn't pay for
Amen to
that. But
that.
like for people that don't know, like, do you package it all together, or is it like how my photography place did it for my grad shoot?
I'm definitely not like that photographer. So basically, I charge. I mean, I charge whatever I charge,
Yeah.
but then you'll get like 15 to 20 edited pictures,
Okay.
Okay.
right? So it's included in the price. Yeah,
Okay, that's good.
yeah.
And
I'm. Mhm.
go ahead. So nowadays, in when I started in 2002, and so previous, they used to do albums, and they get
Mm.
print. So now we're at
Yeah.
digital. So explain that if somebody do a shoot, then somebody does the shoot, then do they get printed? Do they get digital? What do they get? And which one is more expensive?
Okay. Um, I actually don't do I don't do album prints. Not
Okay,
not 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 that I don't do. I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
okay,
Um, like, but if I were to do it, I would do it as a, let's say, complimentary kind of way, right?
complimentary.
So
Okay,
exactly. So let's say, for the wedding that I did, I actually wanted to, how do you call it? Well, to create an album for
hmm,
for like their 1 year anniversary. That never came
yeah,
about. But it's because all my, let's say, adult life. Well, I mean, so far, I've worked in customer service, right? So
hmm,
the more you're able to go, above and beyond for your
yeah,
customer, is
yeah,
is the more, the let's say you'll be able to get like some type of reference, or
yeah, appreciation.
word to mouth and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
so I mean, I don't do it initially, but if you were
yeah,
to ask me, I would definitely do it. All right.
yeah. And is it less expensive to go digital, and then they can send it to whoever they want to send it to, or they can print if they want to print?
Um, to be very honest with you, I don't know about the price, but
Okay,
I know that, cause so here's what I usually do. Let's say, I edit the pictures, and then I create a Google Drive folder, and
yeah,
then I send the pictures, let's say, to the client. Um,
yeah,
Now, if you want to go and print them, you are most welcome to do that, right?
okay, okay.
But in terms of price, I know. I mean, Walmart does it, right? Very, very
Yeah,
cheap. So yeah,
yeah,
so
printing.
I
you
don't
could
think they
print
do
them.
prints
But
anymore. Some
really?
I've seen,
I
yeah,
haven't seen it.
some locations, like there's one like 10, 20 minutes from me, they don't have their print area anymore.
And I
Oh
Costco
wow.
know
does it.
Shoppers Drug Marts used to do it as well. They used to have a print area, as well as Staples used to do it.
Okay.
So I think
I
a
mean,
lot of
Staples still does it.
people,
Yeah.
Staples still
huh?
does it. Yeah.
Costco does it now
Staples
too.
still does it. Costco.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So in terms of your cost, you don't have to tell what the price is, but in terms of your cost, if somebody goes digital, does that make it less expensive than if they were supposed to say, you know what, I want this printed out and I want how many albums or whatever? So does it make
Uh,
it more expensive because of your time, or is there, in terms of your service packages?
yeah, yeah. So what I do, is, basically, create a price, or I mean, base the price on, what the customer is looking for, and then so
Yeah,
basically I do, like, a price that includes, let's say the normal rate, and then plus, let's say, the album
yeah,
cover, I
yeah,
mean, the albums and stuff. and then
Mm,
I'd basically do a package for that specific.
okay.
For that specific customer.
Okay.
Okay. So you can
Yeah,
customize it.
So you have your standard.
exactly. So, mhm.
I was going to talk about makeup.
Oh,
So
Oh,
we
okay,
talk about lighting. We
yes,
talk
I
about
had a
okay.
question about
lighting.
that.
Yeah, we
Okay.
talk about lighting, and um, I want to talk about makeup because I hear it a lot when
Okay.
models, when you're on stage, whatever, even sitting in this Zoom meeting. So in terms of photography, they're talking about brushing and make sure you're not oily. So how does makeup affect the photograph and or lighting? Just so people can understand why they need to put on makeup, if they need to put
Hmm.
on makeup, what kind of lighting they need, that kind of thing.
Yeah. The thing about makeup slash lighting, it really depends on the type of photo shoot that
Okay.
the type of photography that the person wants. So let's say a customer reaches out to me and say that they want to do a natural look kind of shoot, right? So I mean, if you want to do a natural look, you won't necessarily have, so you can have makeup but not too much, right? Because you're looking to give out a natural aspect, right? So in terms of light now, and like I said, so it really depends on the shoot. Now, let's say you want to shoot with makeup and light, right? Now, from experience, right? Because I've shot I've taken pictures with girls having a bit like the makeup was too oily, right? So
Okay,
now
okay.
with the oil and then with the lighting, it makes it
You're getting this.
shine.
You're getting this. It's true. My skin is oily right now, but that's the effect of it. Like, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
still feel I still
You're
feel like
getting
I have
this.
that going on
I
right
have a
now.
globe
That's
on my
pretty much
forehead.
right. Whereas if I'm looking at my window, I don't have makeup on, right? And so
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
look
too
pretty
oily,
cool.
right?
Mm,
There you go. Yeah. But yeah, in terms of makeup and lighting, if you, I mean, I don't know too much about makeup because hey,
I got you.
um, but in terms of lighting, if you, I, I don't want to say if you put too much makeup, but like
No, it's
makeup and
true.
lighting, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So yeah, so makeup and lighting can
they work
go
together.
hand in hand.
Yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
because even for
So
me,
I
like
mean,
I find like when I did that bridal shoot, Janice, the
yeah.
makeup that I did, I had to make them sit like as close to the window as possible because we were doing natural lighting. It was like a really warm day, so this and I think it
okay.
was like at maybe 12:01, so that's when like the sun is at the highest
Sheesh.
during the summertime and stuff. So we had to make sure like the makeup was he. I don't know what it. Do you know what that circle thing? It's like this white circle sheet to reflect light, I think, or something like that.
I haven't used it yet.
Okay. Well,
I haven't used it yet.
he was having them hold it. So I guess to
Okay.
reflect the light off of them and stuff. And like even during the day, like I still had to pat down the girls just because they were getting the globe look. And it's just
Oh, okay.
a natural thing that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it also correct me if I'm wrong, but I think with I mean if you sweat, you tend to do give out the
Yeah.
the whole shiny
Yeah.
look. So yeah, a little quick pat down, should do the trick. Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely.
Okay. All right. This is awesome. So I told you I want you to do it in French. So now you have to do everything over in
Oh, you're
Francais.
actually serious in français?
No, I wouldn't do that to you. Um,
I mean, I wouldn't
I
mind.
We don't speak French, so you're gonna be I only understand like this
no,
much. I can ask how to go to the bathroom
yeah,
and that's
that's
about
right.
it.
That's as
Okay.
far as it goes, right? That much. All right. Okay, Pat, if you can just let our viewers know how they can reach you, and just closing statement, that would be great. And if you can do that part also, convert it in French so we can reach your French audience as well.
Okay. So you guys can reach me at Trickyslens on Instagram. Gmail it'd be Trickyslens at gmail.com. And hey, don't be scared. I don't bite at all, you know. Um, and then for your French viewers, alors vous pouvez me rejoindre sur Instagram à Trickyslens et puis par Gmail à trickyslens@gmail.com. Yeah.
Oh, merci, merci, monsieur. Thank you, thank you.
No
Uh,
problem.
it's been awesome. It's so great having you. I
Yes.
really appreciate you being on the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, like we said here on Wisdom Wednesday, like us, share us, give us a comment. We're on Instagram, Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube page, and yeah, give Tricky a call.
Yeah.
He's here. He will
Right.
travel for you. Yeah, sort of like, yeah. Okay. Like
Amen
we're
to
on
that.
American Idol.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I don't know about that, but yeah. I like what you guys are doing. You know,
Thank you. Thank you.
especially in this whole pandemic, whatever's going on in the world. Um, keep keep doing what you guys are doing because it's very good,
Thank you very
very
much.
good,
Merci,
very good.
monsieur.
She's not letting go the French.
I, I am
I
not.
already let it go.
Not.
It's okay. I
So,
won't be the one to tell you to let it go. I won't be the one to tell you that.
no,
Uh,
not letting it go. So
it's okay.
great talking to you.
Yes,
Look forward
likewise.
that we can catch up again soon. And,
Yes,
let me know if you get any business your way. We'll be sharing it, so feel free to share it as well.
sounds good.
All right. Okay. Thank
Well,
you, Trick. Glad you're
thank you, thank
okay.
you guys for having me.
You're welcome. Take care. Say hi to your
Yes,
mom. Say hi to my
will
daughter for me. We'll talk
will
soon.
do. Well, sounds
All right,
good.
Latavia,
All right.
awesome job as well. Take
Thank
you.
you.
It
Thank
was
you,
nice to
guys.
meet you, Latavia.
You too.
Ah?
You too. You were saying nice to meet me.
Oh, okay. All
Sounds
right.
good.
Yes.
All right, take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye.